Hey, what's going on with y'all? Fellas, ladies, what's good? Had a little bit of a crazy weekend. You know what I'm saying? Crazy ass fucking weekend. Something like fucking Officer Hoyt. You know what I'm saying? And fucking training day. Fucking Officer Hoyt. Hoyt, come here. Yeah, it was fucked up training day. Um, I was being fucked with. Um, I'm gonna tell you exactly. This is actually directly towards a certain concern that people like feel like they're so concerned about like the negativity or like believing that something is not true because they live a day-to-day basis like lifestyle, like a 9 to 5 kind of structure where this is what I do and I wake up to do that every day. This is your fucking life. And it's not even it's clockwork. You just kind of just stamp the fucking pit, move it on, stamp it, move it on, stamp it, move it on. That's you. And there's nothing wrong with that. You're hardworking. I believe in that. I think that's very strong. I think it takes a powerful person to sit there and have that mindset to keep doing it all the time and make sure you do it because you know it's the right thing to do. That's okay. That's perfect, man. Have that because that's you have strong feelings and expectations for people who you care for. There's nothing wrong with that at all. Beautiful. But to the motherfuckers that don't understand what the fuck I'm talking about, man, who sit there, I tell them what's happening to me, and they're just like, maybe it could have been this, maybe it was that, maybe you were just maybe sure you maybe you didn't see some of the stuff you know that happened. Like, because it just sounds too unbelievable. It sounds like, this sounds like a movie or something. It sounds like something out of a fucking movie. Because everything that happens in my goddamn life sounds like a fucking movie. I saw my homeboys, like, all this shit happened. He's like, damn, that sounds like a fucking movie. He's not saying it though because he's fucking with me. He's my nigga for real. He know, we boys tight since, we're kids and shit. It's other motherfuckers who don't know me like that saying stupid shit like that. That's the kind of shit that pisses me off because you don't know me to, we don't know each other for you to be sitting there and be like, it sounds like a movie. That sounds unreal. Like, you follow it with that, then you're basically telling me that what happened to me isn't true and I'm just making this shit up. I think I just go around making up stories because it sounds fun. I want something out of it. No, like I don't do that shit. I make up fucking lies. If I commit up lies, I make up a lot more shit. I'm a badass. I got this. And I shot this one. No, I'm not gonna do that because it's bullshit. I'm making up stuff. I'm telling you the real and the raw what's happened to me. These stories they sound unbelievable, and I always tell you that it does. Some of the things I still don't explain to this day because they just don't make fucking much sense. It's so surreal that you understand why my head is fucked up because some of the things I've seen and things that were done to me, hypnotism and shit like that, hypnotizing me and all that shit. Hypnoticians, what they call them, hypnotician. um, yeah, that kind of shit. Cursing people, putting curses on and shit like that, spells and witchcraft and all weird shit. You know, that's the kind of shit that don't happen to the average person. So you get fucked up in the head after that when it happens to you. You know what I'm saying? You get a little fucked up in the head. Thank you for the jacket, baby. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I'm to the point to the video now because I know I find fuck off in the beginning. I don't really make much sense, but it's a little introduction to I gotta get ready to get to work and shit. A little bit faded. I'm just trying to calm down, man. But for real though, I was in the this was my weekend, man. Let me tell you my weekend in a fucking nutshell, man. Because I don't want to bore you in the beginning of how fucked up my life is at first. So let me tell you now. Hey, how do I start? So I was all the way in like fucking far away from where I was at. You know what I'm saying? Fucking, that was like an hour drive, which is far. You know what I'm saying? It's not like our drive is not like the same. Well, it's like the highway, like really going on the highway far. All the way out there. And I'm like, man, what the fuck? So I was like, 40 miles away from 30 miles away from the house. And I was chilling at a party and shit like that. I was supposed to get a ride home, and long story short, I didn't get a ride home. So I got tired of being there. These motherfuckers were just making me feel real awkward, so I just left. I just left without saying anything. Because they ain't say shit to me when I was there. They was ignoring my ass. It was fucking weird. Like, they were talking shit and, like, telling me stories about things that the same people where I was living before in Arizona were doing the same thing. These people that were in the party all happened to be from fucking Arizona, or they lived there before. Oh, that was in Tucson. I was just Flagstaff. Like, you ain't that far from me there, motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? You ain't that far. You're still in Arizona. Even if you in fucking Yuma, you're still in Arizona. So, Yuma, what the fuck? I call it Yuma. I'm pretty sure that's what it's called. Suck a dick. Why are you fucking out here? No one goes to fucking where I'm at. No one goes to that part of the country. It's not the visitor attraction place, man. It's very expensive. It's fucking boring as all fuck. It's beautiful, but it's fucking boring, man. Did you hear the boredom, like the way I said it in my fucking, like, just the way I said it, it's like, it's fucking boring out here. I'm bored. It bored me to death. Fucking sucks. You don't see no fucking fine girls ever. I mean, there's fucking beautiful girls everywhere, like, in any part of the world, but out here they're fucking, thick. Oh my god. Especially them goddamn, whew, I'm not even gonna get into, like, race and nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? But let's just say I like all kinds of pussy. You know what I'm saying? Like, I like to discover all of it, man. And forgive me if I'm a little wacky, man, because I'm telling you, my weekend's so crazy that shit happens to me, man. Like, I really become like a little bit more crazy, and then I started adapting and learning new things, because when you get fucking crazy like that and you gain new, like, awareness and new outlook, and also new, like, ways of being able to read and discover things really easily, because you're always seeing bullshit all the time. You know when something's out of place, when something's fucking wrong. See, before, when I was getting gang stalked and shit like that, I didn't know this shit was going on at first. I had to smarten up and realize that this was happening. And I started to outsmart motherfuckers. And now people can't really fuck with me because I outsmart them. They can't keep fucking with me. I understand that you're doing it, and I'm not going to let you know you're doing it. Personally, I'm not going to say, you're doing, no, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to talk about how people are doing this to me. And I'm going to talk about how that I'm going to deal with them, and it's going to be severe when I find them. See how they act after I say that. Because you want to fuck with me, I'll fuck with you back. I know how to anti-do that shit to you. So I said that. I was saying very things that might come off intimidating. Whatever you want to call it. I don't give a fuck. Fuck your feelings, And all those kind of people who are like that. I don't care for them very much, Disregard. Honestly. Scumbags, because they never had no fucking regard for me at all. No one, and they still fucking with me to this day. And you see how far it gets, though. He ain't gonna be fucking sticking shit in me or putting nothing in my body that I don't know about. Not when I'm sleeping. Nah, fuck that. I don't know who the fuck was doing this shit to me, because obviously that was me. So you don't know what the fuck's happening to you when you're sleeping, and that's a scary thought. Because I told you I woke up feeling like very disoriented, very in pain sometimes. It was one time I woke up, my arm was so fucking fat, and that shit hurt that day. Not only when it busted, I didn't tell you that it hurt so fucking much too. Shit was killing me, that motherfucking arm, man. I didn't do that shit to my arm. Someone else did. So, who's to say that some motherfuckers I feel like trying to do that shit again? You know what I'm saying? You can't trust motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? Period. I feel uncomfortable sleeping next to a woman. It's hard for me to sleep next to a woman because I'm not sure she's going to fucking stick something in me when I'm sleeping. I'm always going to have that in the back of my brain. You know what I'm saying? So, it's just like, even if a person is just like a friend or whatever, it's hard for me to trust. I grab someone's drink. I'm like, I gotta look inside or fucking. I still like make sure you watch the motherfucker. If I'm not looking at him, I'm like, nah, I don't want that drink now. I don't know if you slip some shit in it. And who wants to go around thinking like that, man? It's fucked up, and that's how I think, and it wears off, and it comes off of the way I talk to people. I don't really give a fuck about trying to be friends with motherfuckers. Like, that shit is dead. That's the mistake there. That's the reason why I'm out of in the situation I'm at. Trying to fucking meet people and mingle, and you can't do that because motherfuckers want to be fucking stupid and all that bullshit for no reason. It don't make no fucking sense. I don't do anything to deserve the shit that happens to me, but I am a chosen one, and I am a leader, whether you want to believe it or fucking not. And people do recognize me, and sometimes I also got to put that into play as well. I don't have a lot of fucking subscribers, but it don't matter to the views I have on my videos. I still have a whole bunch of fucking likes. You have to understand that the subscribers almost they mean a lot to me, but statistics wise, they don't really mean much, except for a goal of myself. Because you got a whole bunch of subscribers and none of them watch your shit. I've seen people like that. There's a guy who's a fucking he's a clown. He does gaming videos and shit. It's not the PewDiePie. Like, so don't think that. He's a lower guy and he's a fucking scumbag. And I watched him have a whole bunch of he's like 500,000 subscribers, maybe more. And he gets like 800 views like on his videos. That doesn't pan out. Like, that's the kind of views I get, and I don't have nowhere near your subscriber base. So that's not good, you know. So people like see that you crumbling, you need to get a job now. You know what I'm saying? Like you was up there. Like I seen how much money you was making. You was living in Trump Hotel. Remember that? Now your ass struggling to pay your fucking rent and your car note, and your bitch left you because you couldn't pay her anymore, and she wanted to be a wife, and you were treating her like a bitch, and she was ready to leave, and she grew up. That's what happened. I'm gonna make a personal video about you one day, man. Because it's sad because I watched this motherfucker like really crow down because people fucking with him too all the time. It's sad. He let him fuck with him too and ruin his life. They've called the cops to come through SWAT teams bust on him. That's so fucked up, man. You're doing a live stream. Basically, you'll be playing like a video game or something, and cops bust in there and say, get down on the floor now. And you're with your kids could be in the house or something, or whoever's in the house, and they just say that you have people kidnapped. And they go in there on some real, we're gonna kill you shit. These motherfuckers are not playing. And that's a scary fact to happen to you. That's no different than being gaslit and motherfuckers coming up and just fucking with you and fucking doing fucked up. You know what I'm saying? Imagine that happened to you all the time. If it happens to you like once in your life, okay, that's a fucking crazy story. But imagine like things like that happen to me like almost on a daily basis. You know what I'm saying? That little experience you had is like trauma. I had that happen like almost like not like that with cops, but it might as well have been every single fucking day. So can you imagine that? Is that not a good comparison? I'm bugged out after all this shit. I didn't even tell you the fucking full story yet. It's so much. I'm building it up. I'm building the story up. You're like, hurry up, I'm building the story up. Trust me, it's a lot. I gotta take a sigh of relief. Matter of fact, I'm gonna go in here and smoke me a bizzle. You know what I'm saying? Cause I got to get right. You know what I'm saying? I had to wear this little thing in the house, man. It's actually a nicer sweater than it's looking right now on me, but it's just it's fucking cold in the house. I'm not styling it the right way, but trust me, this shit is fresh. But you know what I'm saying? Like, I can try to. Yeah, it's a fresh joint. You know what I'm saying? It ain't really going with the. I got pajama pants on too. You know what I'm saying? Cause it's cold up in this bitch, and it's like 11 o'clock at night. I ain't think I was gonna do this video to the last minute though. You know what I'm saying? Hope I'm looking alright, man. I'm trying to look like no scrub and no shit like that, yo. You know what I'm saying? Trying to like no scrub, trying to get hugs in the club. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no scrub trying to get hugs in the club. My bitches, you know what I'm saying, over there, popping the bud. You know what I'm saying? He looking at me. He's oh my God, shorty, give me a hug. We love J-Pop. We love him. We love you, dog. We love you. We love you, dog. We love you. I know you do bitches. 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 I know you and your friends do bitches. Me and my friends do bitches. We all do bitches. Hold on, all right. I'm geeking. What I come in here to get, man? I came in here to get, the fuck? I came in here to get the fuck. Let me set that down. I'm sorry about that. Fucking, I ain't never held the camera that long. Please don't dislike me too much, man. You know what I'm saying? I get sensitive, man. Be sensitive talking about knees, dog. Fuck it, press that dislike button there. He said he's sensitive. Fuck with him. Fuck you. Taking the shit off, man, because it's like, it's cold in here. The heat don't work, man. You know what I'm saying? That's the lead up to my story, man. I'm convinced that I can't fucking die. I am the man that can't fucking die. The blunt should definitely be in this fucking bathroom. Oh, he's right here. It's in an ashtray, like it should be, dumbass. Alright. Tell you the rest of the story instead. So I'm in Maryland, right? You know what I'm saying? Far away from where I need to get back to. Fucking. So as I'm there, I'm fucking chilling or whatever, and you know, like I said, motherfuckers was fucking with me. They kept telling them from Arizona and shit like that. And motherfuckers had like 2 something numbers, and I just came from there. Like, it's odd. It's not a place you fucking visit. Like I said, that was my point. Also, he showed me this really weird video, dog. It had a fucking Illuminati eye, and he made it himself. That was the person you saw, and the video kept doing this working, like hypnotizing you type shit. And that happened to me. If anyone knows what that is, please mention it. They're like, that is called schizophrenia. I know, fuck you. If you do, have you ever had something like that happen to you? Please don't feel free to write anything about that. Because that was weird, actually. I felt something in my stomach, too, when that happened. I felt really uneasy, and I was like, I don't want to watch that shit. It's fucking weird, ain't it, bro? It's fucking weird, piece of shit. don't show me that fucking weird fucking crap because I'm out of here, you know. So I fucking left. Eventually, I was tired of that shit. Bounced, and I called, family, to ask for help, and unfortunately, I have a really my life's all not all that great all the time. It's that kind of is downright fucked up. But long story short, they wouldn't, they didn't give me a ride, so I had to walk back. And I don't really have much for friends, and then my homeboy, he can't do it, It's far too. I don't really ask for people for a lot of favors like that. Driving me places, making them get out of bed to do shit. I don't like to do that. But I asked at like 5 in the evening, man. And it's like it's just ridiculous with some people who are family like that, and it shouldn't be that way because I'm not. I would never do that back to you type shit, So don't do what you don't want to happen to you. That's how I feel. And then you gotta get over it, So I started walking, and it was nice outside. It was just a little bit windy outside. I like the I had to walk real far, all the way past DC. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I'm fucking walking to DC. Fucking 4 hours later, I got there. And that's where I stopped at DC. I was only going to DC to get picked up there. I still had to go for hours and hours and wait more. You know what I'm saying? So, like, I'm out here just visiting and shit, and this is what the fuck happened. I gotta go back somewhere else. You know what I'm saying? This is fucked up, And so I'm out here trying to chill, and I'm walking, and eventually it starts raining. A lot. I didn't mind the rain. I was like, fuck it. I walked through all projects you can think of in DC. I've seen some in Maryland to walk through DC projects. And as you know, them shits can be pretty fucking ugly. I don't really give a fuck, but it's like, it's like I look at those people, and they're my people. You know what I'm saying? I care about them just like I care about everybody else. And head up, I'm good fuck. I'm walking through there, and I finally get to such fucking rain. And that's what I'm worried about is the rain. Fuck the ghetto, or whatever. You know what I'm saying? The rain, nigga. And I'm like, man, I got 8 hours more to walk. No, correct. I got 6 more hours to walk. I did 4 hour walking in the rain. It got really cold outside. It was like 12 at midnight. I started walking like 6. It was fucking started 8. And it's fucking hella cold outside. That wetness, that I had for a light jacket, it was because I was supposed to not be out that long. I was supposed to get a ride back, and it was nice outside. That's what I left with, was this light ass jacket. It was thin, paper thin, and it was like fucking maybe like 10 degrees, 9 degrees outside at least. And I was right next to a river. I actually got a ride. From a fucking incompetent fucking idiot. With an IQ of a fucking donut, man. This nigga was fucking retarded. I wanted to fucking beat his brains in because he was so fucking stupid. He wasn't a bad person, but God, he was fucking foolish and idiotic and stupid. Like, tighten the fuck up, man. Fucking fasten your fucking seatbelt, man. Stop asking, are we there yet? Jesus fucking Christ, man. Anyway, so we in the car, this fool, he gives me the ride, and we're driving, and, not even 5 minutes later, remind you, I've been walking for 4 hours, it's starting to get cold outside, I'm actually freezing, and I stink, and I need to get home, I want to go somewhere and shower, I need to get to the fucking room, and, so, this motherfucker, is going, and this motherfucker's clearly fucked up, he's really fucked up, high as fuck. And I don't know what the fuck this motherfucker's on, but he's fucked up. Big time. I don't know if that was crack rocks or what, because that nigga was acting foolish. He looked like shit, too. I'm in the car, I hope this guy gets home safe. He's driving kind of weird, and he's don't really know where he's going. I'm like, motherfucker, I didn't know where I was at neither, so I'm like, I don't know. Can't directly do fucking DC. It's fucking them streets of circles. Fucking confusing. It's fucking confusing. I was like, I fucking hate that state. Fuck DC. I used to like DC, but fuck you for about a month because that's what the fuck I went through. Fuck you for a month, man. You're on timeout. Your punishment, I don't want to see you at that fucking Lincoln Memorial or that goddamn Washington Monument. You kiss my ass, okay? And so fuck you. And so we're in the car and he's driving and he fucking goes. There's so many turns. It's fucked up, but dude, if you're gonna stop And I'm like, oh shit, I need to back out and make another one. Okay, he went the right way. He went to the wrong side, and he was like, damn, I need to go that way. He backs up, but he doesn't back up enough. Now, I'm not driving. I'm not paying. I shouldn't be paying attention. I didn't see, but he looked like he was a little close. But I figured you're the driver. I don't want to scare you. I'll let you do your thing. You're in control right now. And all of a sudden, he backs up, and then he fucking, like, goes over, like, the whole curb. Like, he went over, like, pfft. He said, oh, shit, that's my fucking tire. And he goes, so he went over the curb, and he kept doing it. He did it again. So he didn't learn the fucking first time. This is like, that's when I realized he had the IQ of a fucking donut. A Krispy Kreme donut, man. This is when I realized he had the IQ of that. It was more fucking smartness and the fucking glaze of his fucking, you know. God damn, he wasn't too fucking bright, man. You know, he was very bland. You know what I'm saying? He didn't stand out at all. And this motherfucker like came through and he just like fucking slashed it, like fucking slashed like both of those fucking tires. They went out. Sharp little curbs. They went out. I'm already cold in the fucking car. I'm fucking shivering because I'm already, you know, been out there for 4 hours and it's getting to me now. Body temperature's fucked up and I feel really sick. I'm starting sneezing, coughing, and I'm shaking really bad. I don't shit like that really often. Arm started going numb eventually. So, you know, I had a shirt in my backpack and, you know, I decided, like, since the fucking tires fucking popped, this fucking idiot, now we have to go fix these fucking tires, man. And I'm like, God, first of all, I didn't know how to fix a tire. I've done it. I've seen one person do it. You don't know how to fix a tire? Shut up. Shut the fuck up. I'll get with you in a minute. Shut the fuck up, though. Basically, I figured it out, because if you don't know something, how do you figure it out? You figure it out. So that's what I always do. I figure it out. I'm very quick with that shit, and I learned it. It took fucking 2 minutes. It's fucking, you don't need to do it. It's nothing hard to it. Learn how to do it. It's easy. So I look it up, and YouTube video, you know, and I did this shit. Like, basically, this is what happened. Like, this fucking idiot, man. You know, I'm like, look, I'm really cold, dog. So I'll go out there and help you. And I went out there, and I'm telling you, all of a sudden, it got really fucking windy. I mean, it was really fucking windy. It was like a hurricane storm shit going on. Fucking windy. And the wind is just blowing, and I got this little jacket on. It couldn't even blow through the wind like that because it was so heavy. It was dripping wet. I'm like, I was like, yo, I can't take this fucking cold, man. This is really killing me, dog. You know what I'm saying? This is really hurt me, man. I can't do this shit. And he said, all right, man, go in the car, get warm. That was the only nice thing. That was the one nice thing you did, you know. He said, and he offered some M&Ms up and shit. I was like, okay, that was the one nice thing. But other than that, the rest of this fuckery shit was like, I'm cutting your motherfucking ass off. Like, just don't ever, I'll never chill with your ass. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't take with that kind of a fuck up to make me. That was an honest mistake. And I thought for a second my cursed fucking life was brought onto his ass. I thought I like breached it. I was really having a bad day, walking all that shit I had to walk through, and all the shit I was just going through, that long ass walk. And also, like, you know, can't get help. So I was only 45 minutes away. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't even that fucking far away, and you couldn't, you know, get me type thing. It kind of upset me. It made me. That hurt me more than anything, honestly. That was the one thing that hurt me the most, was that. Because, like, if you care for someone, you're supposed to be family. And, you know, I feel like you help that family in a jam, because I do it for you back. You know, that hurts more than anything. Fuck all the other shit, but. So, like I said, it's cold. I'm freezing out there, and I go back in the car. This guy is so fucked up on whatever the fuck he's fucked up on that he didn't want to share. You know what I'm saying? But I didn't want to be looking like this motherfucker. Oh, I was already like, fuck that. You know what I'm saying? So I look at this guy, and, like, he's, like, paranoid, and he keeps looking out the window. And I'm like, the first while, I don't know what the hell he was doing. He just kept on, like, looking out the thing. And, like, this guy's fucking paranoid out of his fucking skull. He's high as fuck. Eyes are wide as shit. And, I'm not fucked up. He clearly is, though. And he's not capable of driving. I would have knew that. He should let me fucking drive the car. Fucking idiot. Should have just stayed where he was at, and I would have kept walking at 6 more hours to go, or what was it, 6 more hours to go. Shit, fuck that. You know, I already walked 4 of them. I only had 6 more to go. I know I'm crazy like that. I've done it before. Warrior. Fucking warrior. And a hunter-gatherer, you may. You know what I'm saying? Like a fucking, like a like a terrier. You know what I'm saying? Like a hunter gatherer type shit. You know what I'm saying? Just fuck this and that thing. Shut up. Just let me do my thing. So we're in the car and man, this motherfucker don't know what he's doing. He gets out there finally after like an hour of like standing in the car. I'm like, what are you doing, man? He's just like, he keeps telling me he's nothing. I'm just trying to look for something, and I'm like, and I'm sitting there shivering. His heat is not even on that high. He didn't. He's like, yeah, the heat's on. He couldn't feel nothing. It was so low, he couldn't feel shit, and I'm fucking freezing. And I'm like, I'm gonna go change my shirt and take off the wet jacket. Now, I changed my shirt and it stopped raining. So I waited for it to stop raining and I changed my shirt. It was still windy though. Changed it and I felt a little bit better. My pants were soaked though. And as soon as I put the shirt on, it started fucking raining. I mean, pouring down like immediately. So my new shirt is now soaking wet. I mean, like you think I'm just making this shit. This is the kind of shit that happens to me on a fucking regular basis. These kind of days. You know, and so my nice shirt is now freezing, and my hat is fucking soaked, and my head is cold as fuck, and everything's cold and wet. Feet, everything fucked up. It's cold as fuck outside, and I'm next to the river, so you know it gets colder down at the river. Yes, it does. It gets very cold down there. A lot of grim, cold, and I mean, look, really, like right next to the river. It's like, walk right there. You know, and fucking he don't know what he's doing. Like, he just doesn't really know how to change it. Like, he knows how to do it, but he's just too fucked up and he can't get it right. So 2-3 hours later of him like fucking off, like he just really is wasting a whole bunch of fucking time. It's like 3:30 a.m. now. I go out there. I was like, yo, I couldn't do it at first. My phone was dead and I was too cold to move. You know when you don't feel too cold to even put your hand in it? That's how cold I was. So I was too cold to really like feel like doing anything except sitting there just trying to keep warm in the car. I said, look, I'm going to help you do this because you don't know what you're doing and you're too fucked up. So I'm looking up a video. I'm charging my phone. Charge it for 30 minutes. It's like 4 a.m. I looked at the video. I said, okay, I'm going to change your tire for you, you fucking idiot. So I grabbed the thing and I put it in there, and the little latch, and I put the fucking tool in there and start, cranking this shit up, right? The cars doesn't really crank up the right way. It's not working. He put it in like the wrong spot, and then he didn't know how to take it off. He's doing it's like fucking piece of. So I had to help him the best I could, and I was fucking loosening the tires and shit. But I about to take them out, and it was a problem, I couldn't. Obviously, my first time doing it, I could have did it, but it's come the fuck on. You know what I'm saying? I shouldn't be doing this shit. I'm freezing. I'm doing this while I'm soaking wet, by the way. Remember that. Keep that in mind. I'm soaking wet and I'm doing this. I got the encouragement. I was like, fuck this. I'm tired. I want to get out of here. Because you're being a fucking idiot. We should have been out here 4 hours ago. Because this is what he does. Here's the fucking kicker. This one's going to kick you right in the ass when he says this shit. He goes, oh yeah, man. I just thought about it, dude. I had roadside assistance. Somebody get him out of here, man. Somebody fucking beat this motherfucker in the head with a fucking bat, man. This idiot I asked him numerous times. I'm looking at this fucking car. I'm like, this car is pretty nice. I'm like, what car made this? What year made this car be? 2017. Okay, that's fucking brand spanking new. It just turned 2018. That's brand fucking spanking fucking new. Nice shiny car. It looks like one of those kind of cars that you have that kind of assistance on it. You know what I'm saying? It just looked like it. I've seen a lot of shit. Been in a lot of cars, know a lot of people, understand people, and I see what the fuck I see here. I can tell if it's a fucking drug dealer car or some kind of I'm a retired veteran type of car. You know what I'm saying? So I'm in the car and it's like, all of a sudden, you brought this shit up. I'm like, wow, this guy's a fucking idiot. So not only does he bring this up now, I was pissed when I was like, really? Like, I asked you this. I asked you if you had AAA or anything like that. He said, no, I don't have AAA, but I have roadside assistance. Like, shouldn't that have reminded you that you had some kind of assistance, you fucking idiot? So I'm obviously frustrated with this person at this point. Like, I really I don't have much hope for him, and I don't like him really, and I really don't wish the best for him at this moment. So I try to keep to myself in that same thing because I was having some thoughts of really fucking you up, and I just wanted to not yell at you. I didn't do that, because it gets ugly when I get violent and shit like that. I don't want to get violent. I try my best not to get that way, but I don't have to. Especially when they think they're fucking with me or trying to test me. I'm like, those, please stop testing me, dog. I'm a nice person, but everyone has some shit that can be dark in them. It come out when you have a lot of dark. You see a lot of dark. It happens. 2 plus 2 is. Come on, man. So basically I couldn't get the shit off. He calls the people after it takes him 30, 45, actually 45 minutes before he actually got the call. I'm like, what's the number? He's trying to look for the number. He couldn't find the number in his car. I'm like, okay, I can just look it up. I called it, and I'm on the phone with the person. He's like, hang it up. That's actually on the number to call. This fucking guy, man. He finally gets the number, up to 45 minutes later, and he calls it, and, they say it'll be there in, 45 minutes or some shit. Or no, it was an hour and a half. I was like, that's fine. It wasn't open yet. And they didn't call the person until fucking 7 o'clock in the morning. So I was out there for 3 hours again, waiting on this tow truck. I thought I'm all happy and it never showed up. So you know how it is, up, down. Still raining. Still fucking pouring. Still windy as all hell. Won't stop. I kept seeing birds out there though. This is when things are, sometimes you gotta look, even though how bad it is, God's with me 100% of the way. God loves me. I was very cold outside. It was windy. It was freezing, storming, and I had a paper thin jacket on that was soaking wet. I had to take off because that shit was making it worse. I had to wrap myself in my underwear that was inside of my fucking in my backpack to keep warm. The idiot then after I'm all freezing and shit like that, about 4 or 5 hours later, because we was together fucking 9 till 9 a.m. I was with this asshole in the car with this motherfucker. That roadside, it broke at 12:30. Remind you, we didn't leave till fucking 9:30 with this cocksucker, man. Fuck this fucking guy, I didn't want to. It was really weird because I could have just left the thing, but I still needed to look out for him because he was having problems too. We both were having an issue. We both didn't have a way to get home now. I couldn't just leave the man. No matter what the fuck, how idiotic he was, that's the kind of person I am. Because it's the right thing to do. But I should have fucking left this punk ass. I almost did, but we ended up leaving together, and that's whatever. He's not a bad person, but he just did things that really made me upset and really pissed. But other than that, he was actually he was a good dude, man. He just fucking certain things he was doing that I'm like, you're fucking with me, and I don't need to be hanging out with you. If you are fucking with me, goodbye. That's not all that matter to me. So. Whatever hour, 5, 6 hours later, discovers that he turns his heat all the way on, and the whole time I couldn't feel shit. And I'm like, yo, was your heat fucking up or some shit? He's like, is that the high? Is it the high? Is it? He's like, yo, I turned up the setting on the heat. I'm just like, dog, did you not realize that I was fucking shivering? I was shivering in the car like that, and I was complaining about how I might need to go to the doctor because my blood temperature. My blood pressure was fucking, I felt like it was low. I just felt really fucked up and my arms was hurting. This one still hurts. It was kind of a little bit, I felt numb in a sense. I felt a numbing sensation and my hands were tingling and I couldn't feel shit on my fingertips. And I'm fucking freezing out here. And I saw the birds up there and I was looking in the sky. So every bad traumatic thing that happens, you would see something good out of it if you look closely. There was 6 birds, flocking together. Actually, it was 9 birds. I'm sorry, it was 9 birds, which is, and I looked at it and I was like, they would go there and it would spread out just like that. Birds are so pretty. They just went and they spread like that. It's beautiful. No matter what weather, the weather is. And it said 333, 369. And I interpreted that like that. And it kept coming by and it was a bus too that came by and it had the letters for a hotel, and it spelled out to be 9 words. I was like 333. See, you can look at things like that and find a positive outlook out of that if you use your imagination for good. You know what I'm saying? Imagination is nothing. It can also become something that is an imitation eventually. Trust that. You can be a victim of your imagination, but you can also be the biggest player in your imagination as well. That's why they call it imagination. You know what I'm saying? You imagine things the way you see it, and that actually has a meaning to it if you really believe it and you really can feel it in you. It's something, it's a connection that you just don't understand. It's a conditional type shit. And some of you people just don't understand. And I looked at it and saw that, but this motherfucking idiot didn't realize he had the heat on. He was fucking with me. He had to have been. Like, come on, why would you do that? You can't be. That's a natural reaction. If you're fucking like, if you see someone hop in your car and they have a fucking short sleeve shirt, I'm like, damn nigga, you cold? That you're telling your person that, damn, you gotta be cold, dog. Like, you want a jacket, dog? That's a natural fucking reaction. I don't give a fuck if you're a psychopath. You don't give a fuck about killing somebody. You're still gonna make sure. But there's a natural reaction to ask that shit. You see someone sitting there, he's going through the fucking, he's like asking, he's like, damn, my stomach hurt, I'm hungry. You want some food? He's telling you he's hungry. Do you want some fucking food? That's a natural fucking reaction. I don't care who you are. Any serial killer, it has a natural fucking reaction. He didn't ask me that. So that's why I believe he was fucking with me. Because I don't give a fuck how high you are or whatever the fuck ever, you're fucking with someone. I've been high as hell and I haven't done no shit like that. Deprive someone of them being fucking like about to die and not ask them if you need something. Come the fuck on, man. What kind of a psycho are you? A crazy maniac, man. Fuck, like, what, you know, you gotta be crazy to do something like that. You got something's fucked up with you. You had to have known you were doing that on purpose. Because there's no other way. That's my opinion of it. You know, so fuck that motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? For real, like, you know, for that shit. And it's like, and I still gotta deal with this cocksucker. Like, it's all dark outside. Eventually, it's just getting daylight outside. I'm seeing people jogging. I'm out here for all this time with this fool. And he just discovered that. And then, you know, they finally came. I mean, the Troll Pup people, like, they didn't come that time. I fell asleep. I fell asleep in the car. I was fucking tired. And I woke up, and he was talking to the people. And he's not very good at, like, being argumentative at all or getting something to getting the job basically done. He's not a leader or a boss, or he can't be independent, really. You know, it don't seem like he has that in him. And it's like, he just wasn't a fighter at all. Not even a little bit. You know, he just would bow down to something quickly. It's like, didn't complain about nothing. And sometimes not complaining sometimes at all is not always a good thing. You don't ever stand up for yourself at all. You do whatever you're told. And that's the kind of shit he was doing. And I didn't need that for him. This is his car, this is his shit. He wanted to handle it. Okay, I'll let you handle it, but do it fucking right, man. Don't have me out there for 4 hours and you can't get this shit right. It doesn't make any fucking sense, you know? So anyway, that happens. And then, like, fucking, what's it called? So they come like 4 hours later, like, or some shit like that. So it's like a total like 9 hours out there, some bullshit. And they finally come and picks us up, and they were like telling us, hey, we never get the call, like no one's ever got it. I was the only person that got the call. I just got here. I got to work late actually, and shit. I'm like, or actually, I'm not scheduled to work to this time. And so they're like, dude was cool as fuck. He wasn't playing no games. He was cool as fuck. I probably stank like a motherfucker. I did manage to drive a little bit, but for 6 hours I was shivering cold, freezing, and I was just not feeling well. I was really, I mean, I thought I wasn't sick. I mean, I don't really get sick, you know. That's why I just feel like, you know, like I'm just so blessed. Like after all that shit, like I don't, like you can get really fucking sick from shit like that. I'm pretty sure. Let me see. Like I have to look that up. You know, let me just make sure that I'm not, you know, just making this shit up. That I feel like sometimes the guys that be looking out for me, and the thing 333, you know, it's a very heavenly word, and it's like God's protection. You know what I'm saying? Like it's like an angel type of number, you know. And I am definitely God's right hand. And we are God's children. But I'm something special sometimes, you know. And I think that comes out of a lot of shit that can happen. You get extra protection because God sees what's going on. The animals see what's going on. Believe that. Like I told you, dogs love me. They love me. And I had this fucking dog like sitting there like disregard the owner and just like, I mean, not disregard, but that motherfucker wouldn't leave my side, and they just see something in me. They know what I'm going through. I came back home to see the dogs that like sniffing me, like, you alright? You know, like staying by my side for a long time. Like, they know what's going on. Oh, by the way, when I was walking, the 4 hours I was walking, how can I forget this part? Because this happens all the time to me. I almost forgot. I was being followed by people, actually. I was getting actually fucked with. People were following me. Because I was going into little alleys and shit like that, hiding. They were sitting there talking and laughing and pointing at me. That happened. I forgot to mention that part. That was happening in Maryland and shit. Not so much in D.C., but it happened in Maryland. A little bit in D.C., actually. Yeah, the joggers, they were walking by and they were fucking acting like they were doing shit, but they were just jogging to watch the car. So that shit was happening to me out there. all night. And so you can already imagine that's already psychologically getting to me, but it really didn't bother me so much. That's why I kind of forgot. It used to bother me a lot, but I'm psychologically numb to that kind of mental torture. That doesn't really bother me so much. It sometimes bothers me when I'm trying to be like I'm in a bad mood, then yeah, I'm gonna start talking some shit. But normally I'm just like, man, fuck you motherfuckers. Y'all ain't doing nothing but making me goddamn strong every fucking day. Making me not give a fuck about you each and every day I wake up. And I love that. It feels good. You know what I'm saying? You can have your cake and eat it too, piece of shit. But you know what? There's fucking shit behind that cake. You know, you can grab a piece you like. You know what I'm saying? Everything behind that shit's all good though. And some people need to clean up their fucking act, man. And I'm trying to clean up mine as well and make sure I don't hang around idiots and motherfuckers like that who have no life and no ambition. You know, to be anything they want to be. They just want to try to fuck anything up that I'm trying to be. You know, and that's wrong, and you're wrong for that. So you can take this shit and stick it up your finally got picked up, dropped off at fucking where I needed to get picked up at, and had to get into a car for another amount of hours, freezing. No jacket because I couldn't wear it. It was wet, soaking wet, and I was wearing a fucking short sleeve shirt, and it got cold as fuck again. So yeah, I was still having problems with my arm pain. I was outside for like all those hours, man, in the fucking cold. A long fucking time in the cold, and I was in the car, and it was freezing in the car, so because he never turned up the fucking heat. He's a fucking asshole. He did it on purpose, and it's like, fuck off, A lot of weird shit was happening to me as well. People like kept saying things that just sound exactly like what just happened to me, like very coincidental things, and it was like, that's the side shit I want to get into that right now. That's like, you can make whole videos about that shit. It's just like, I can talk it forever, man. You know what I'm saying, about how fucked up that shit is. Like, you already walking through this shit, like all these things just keep happening to you. The way it was weird because the wind. That was the thing that's like really like I had to elaborate on the wind and the fucking rain. Every time I would go outside, we would wait in the car until it stopped raining. That's why it took us a lot of hours though. Some of it wasn't exactly his fault. We both wanted to wait in the car, but he was being an idiot though. Still, I was just trying to get warm mainly, but eventually I had to fight for him because he couldn't do it right, And at the end of the day, we both couldn't do it right. We ended up just getting the car towed. It was just a fucking pain in the ass. He was a good sport about that though. He actually was a good sport about his tires being popped. He didn't be like, man, fuck, man, if I didn't have to come out here, he didn't do none of that. That's good. Thank you. And I appreciate people who are like that. So he didn't, as like I said, he didn't have any say in anything. Sometimes that's a good or a bad thing, and that's where it's good. So there's your outing. There's my outing to this new. Yeah, that's crazy. It was like the wind kept like getting like really strong. I was like, why is it so fucking windy? It wasn't windy or rainy like that. Keep in mind, like pretty much that whole night I was walking. Like it wasn't like that until like I think about 2 hours in the walk, 2.5 hours, and then it started raining. So I was only getting rain off for about 2.5 hours. But then when I got to where the car broke down at, it started raining. Like it just kept doing it, and he only got like 5 minutes into DC, so he didn't go anywhere. I could have walked over there. I could have been like halfway to where I needed to be by the time your fucking ass showed up. Fucking asshole, man. By the time that we got home, actually it was exactly the fucking perfect time for me to get back to my base where I needed to be. He got back to his fucking base where he needed to be, and it all worked out. Because according to the fucking GPS, it was only going to be 10 hours to walk there. Or was it 12? It was one of the two. Like, it's the time you should be walking out there, but me, if I'm tired of some shit, I'll just leave. I'm gonna go fuck where I'm at. I don't even know where I'm gonna figure it out. I'm just gonna go. I'm not gonna sit and wait though. I'm gonna go get it. I can. I'm gonna do the best I can to get through it and just go through it. Sometimes I forget like that my videos sometimes have some kind of views on them and shit like that. Point being said. And motherfuckers sometimes see me and they do. I feel like they're looking at me and I confuse their looks for like gang stalking sometimes because I've been through so much shit. That's how fucked up it is because I think that because all that mental, psychological harassment shit that was going on with me for so long, that when someone looks at me a certain way, like that's the same looks you get in like Hollywood type shit. It's like shocked. Who the fuck are you? Look, this guy staring at me, dog. There's a video that has like 4,000 views on it. Do you realize that could be like fill up a small, like a good size city, like Tennessee for like a population of like 24,000 sometimes. And it's not a huge number, but it still can fill up a fucking city, though. You know what I'm saying? So, that's on a geography or demographic level, but yeah. So I gotta understand. I forget that sometimes I get stared at in that way, and I'm like, ready. I don't get mad. What the fuck is the person staring at like that? I'm like, I forget about that. So not everyone that's fucking with me is doing that, but I know it. So I do know the difference when someone's fucking with me and when someone's looking at me like that. So, like I said, I understand when motherfuckers are trying to play me, and it is to stop this shit. I'm not. These cycles won't give up because they just want to keep breaking you down. They don't have any compassion, nor do they give a fuck, or just they disregard for any feelings or for you as a person. So you're just an experiment and fun for them. So they're gonna keep fucking with you, and they're never gonna stop. You can't reason with them, and they're just gonna keep doing it. It's just you're gonna keep doing it as long as you keep going anywhere near the dark side or anything like that. Or even if it's not a dark side, you're not trying to go anywhere near that. Motherfuckers from the dark side sometimes will just try to follow you because they want you to come back to the dark. Come on, come here. Now I'm good. Fuck that shit. I don't want to go back. Fuck the dark. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to go back there. It's dark. It's dark in there. It's cold. Like this room. But, it's not dark, though. It feels good, even though it's cold. Because I bring a presence here that feels good to me, and it surrounds me. And ever since it found me, it never left me. Never. I'm not going to let it leave me no matter what. I've had a lot of fucked up feelings, and I'm not changing them. And that's a good thing. I'm working on those, making myself not have that kind of no compassion for people and no like disregardment for people's like disregarding people's feelings and shit like that. Sometimes I find like I feel that way. Sometimes like it was. So I don't like care about when someone tell me something. Oh, I got hurt today. Like I'm like, oh, I just had a fucked up day, and I don't want to do that because it's hard. But when it happens to you so much, and eventually that happens, and it's hard to stop having that feeling. It's like the pot top. You know what I'm saying? When you fucking cook in the stove top, and it's fucking rattling because you had the hot water fucking going up there trying to cook some macaroni or some boiled water. You left it up there for too long, and now the pot's shaking like that. The pot will keep shaking like that, and the top keeps shaking like that. Even if it's high on there for a while, only thing that's gonna really happen is the water's gonna keep spilling all over the sides of the pot into the fire flames. That's the only thing gonna happen. Usually the top not gonna pop off, but it can't happen with the tea kettle or something, My thoughts and brain pattern and where I'm at right now is like that, like the fucking stove top, like the fucking pot, the top to the pot, That's what my shit's like, and if it pops off, then that's when you start having no care for other motherfuckers at all. And I make sure I stay a fuck away from that, and I'm trying to branch away from the feelings thing because my feelings are my way of giving back to that is I definitely always care, and I've always been caring, and I know when that shit happened to me, when it started feeling this way. I'm always gonna be caring, giving, and happy about motherfuckers. I'm fucking high as hell, fucking smoking weed and shit. Yeah, so I'm always gonna have a compassion of motherfuckers' feelings and things like that. And, that's the way it is. I like to help with these videos. All my videos are helping videos because I genuinely care about helping lots of people because I don't want anybody to go through shit that I went through. I want to help people get through anything they're feeling deep inside, whether it's anxiety or uneasy feelings and things like that, and all the way that the brain thinks. I'll give you my interpretations of what I've seen and go off of things that I actually lived and things that happened to me and tell you how my opinions on them. What I have, what I see. Yeah, I finally got home and went to sleep. I was fucking beat. I was sleep like all fucking day. Just walking in the rain. I'm all like I feel better now. I'm not sick. I don't have fucking this sniffles. I don't have a cold. I'm fucking blessed, man. It's fucking freezing out there. It was really fucking cold. I don't even know if that was nice. I don't even know. I didn't want to look at how cold it was because it was just like I don't even want to know. It was freezing though, and that was the coldest day I felt out, since the winter started, man. It's been fucking. It was nice outside, and all of a sudden it got real fucking cold. What the fuck is that? I mean, that was the coldest day I ever felt in a very long time. That's how fucked up cold it was. It was cold as fuck. By the way, nobody stopped to fucking to check on us. Neither even the cops. They drove by a lot of times, and I was in the car and I pulled out some stuff in the car. I had some weed and shit, smoke. And as soon as I pulled out the weed, like a fucking cop shows up. We waiting there for 5 hours. It's not a cop show. As soon as I pulled the weed out, a cop fucking came out. He got out the car immediately when the cop came. Cops don't like when you do that. They really don't. Get back in the car. Stay in the car. I've dealt with a lot of cops harassing me, so I understand what that's like. I wasn't scared at all. Didn't even fucking get nervous. I didn't feel no butterflies or nothing in my stomach. Wasn't even scared. And I had a fucking pipe on me, and I just filled the pipe with chill with weed. And he pulled up rather fast and got out immediately. And while I towards the car, he got out. And I was like, this motherfucker set me up. Because why is he stopping like that? Why so abruptly, so fast? And he came out of nowhere. And I said, fuck him. So I grabbed it, and the cop is walking through the door, and I threw it in the bag. And I didn't zip it up fast. I just zipped it up slow. Put my wet shirt and shit. I put it in the top in there, jacket, and I was zipping it up. He's like, sir, roll the window. I couldn't roll it down because his car was off. He turned off the car keys too, by the way, and he got out of the car. It was just like, we just did that randomly. Matter of fact, he got out the car first. He got out the fucking car first, and then the cop came up. Sorry. He actually, he got out the car fucking first, and then the cop came. So he was already out the car. My bad. That's even worse, by the way. I was like, this motherfucker set me up, and I wasn't even nervous. Don't worry about this shit. I ain't worry about nothing. Take me to jail. It's cold out here. You know what I'm saying? If you think, yeah, fuck it, it's cold. I'd rather, at least I can get some change of clothes and shit. Come on. Fuck you. I doubt that. I don't want to go there, but fuck you. I'm not going to give you my fucking, my tears and my fucking emotion. Fuck you. You don't deserve that. You don't deserve that. Fuck you. So he pulls up, and, you know, luckily it's a DC cop, kind of cool. And they're not fucking with you. Weed's legal and shit. They ain't tripping on stupid shit neither. So, I also had some shit in my pocket, though. You know what I'm saying? That was what I was really scared about. I had shit in my pocket. You know what I'm saying? I had dope in my pocket. And I had weed, too. I was worried about the fucking dope. You know what I'm saying? I didn't have a medical card, no shit like that. But I did have fucking, I did have dope in my pocket. And I could have went to jail, and he came out abruptly. You know what I'm saying? Like, all of a sudden, when I started bringing up, like, the topic of fucking smoking and shit like that. What the fuck? I just don't understand, like, the fuck, like, why are people trying to do this shit to me? And the cop came over there, and he was like, rolled down the window, and I opened the door, and he's like, you know, what are you guys doing? I'm like, look, the car broke down. As you can see, the tires are flat right here, sir. He's stuttering, fucking. I was like, shut the fuck up. Listen, I told him earlier that if a cop pulls up, this is how we know each other, because that's the first thing to ask. And he asked us that, by the way. Fucking idiot. So I know this cop shit, right? Not like it's, I'm not proud of it. It's just because they harassed me. They used to harass me a long time. Even when I wasn't doing shit. Half of the time I got stopped more not doing shit than when I was doing shit. I have like 7 things on my fucking rap sheet, maybe 8. You know what I'm saying? Shit that's a long time ago. You know what I'm saying? But I obviously been through that shit. And, you know, I just was calm with the bag. I didn't zip it up fast, just slow in front of him. I'm like, yeah, just put my clothes away. It's fucking cold out here, sir. Honestly, I don't really want to. We're not here fucking around. It's fucking freezing outside. It's fucking, you can feel it. I'm wet as fuck. Waiting on this tow people to come. They're taking a long time. We're waiting for them. That's all. He's like, all right, you know, and he's like asking the guy, have you had anything to drink or not? And it was just like, dude, you been drinking? I'm like, nah, I don't drink. I was perfectly sober. Like, I don't drink. And I didn't say anything. He was like, do you have anything to drink? He's like, nah, I didn't drink anything. He's like, all right, man, cool, man. Just make sure you're safe. And I'm surprised he didn't do a DUI on the dude because, you know, or try to find something. Because he looked fucked up. He looked stupid fucked up. You can see it. He looked really fucked up. I was like, damn, nigga, what are you on? You know what I'm saying? Like, what the fuck, yo? So, I was crazy about that whole shit. You know? I was crazy about that whole shit. And the cop left, like, immediately. It was, like, very fast. It was very gang-stalker-ish. You know what I'm saying? Like, back in the day when they used to just come up the fuck out of nowhere. Like, cops always come out of nowhere, but these cops were literally, really coming out of nowhere. You'd be surprised where the fuck they were coming from. You think that when they come out and, you know, jump out boys and shit, when they waiting in the van, they waiting to get you, and they come out, busted the door, they just like, they say, wow, nigga, get in there, put the blah, 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 get down. The motherfuckers do that shit, right? That's like how they come out. Like, imagine that, but they come out like on some even like Inspector Decker type shit. You know what I'm saying? Inspector Detective type shit, yo. You know, just the fucking like just the quiz, the whiz quiz and shit. You know what I'm saying? That's crazy, man. Just the fucking wizard, just fucking popping out of shit, just magically. Like, what the fuck? I'm telling you, it's like fucking magic. You know. I don't know. It's just weird. You know, I just wasn't even worried about it either. And I just those are the kind of things that, like, obviously that's where I started realizing that came when you're not worrying about shit. That comes with something that's not all the time a good thing either. It comes with something exactly what I told you. I that's something that I never had. I used to worry all the time. I was a fucking worrier. I always worried. Don't worry about anything really anymore, and that's sometimes a good and a bad thing. Like I said, it doesn't make me not care about people, but I definitely sometimes don't care about sometimes other people's issues when I have some myself, and that's not cool. You know what I'm saying? I will not brag on my issues more than yours, but I don't really want to hear about yours if you don't want to hear about mine. I think it's selfish, and I think that's fair. You know, that's how I feel. I'm always willing to listen to yours as long as you want to listen to mine. A lot of people I come around don't listen to mine, but they want to tell me theirs. Fuck your life. You know what I'm saying? That's how I'm feeling. Like, wouldn't you say the same thing? It's fucked up. It's selfish. It's like the same thing as like you want to get your dick sucked and you know, she want to get a pussy, but you don't want to do it. You know, you don't want to do the oral game, but you know, and she wants that done. And after a while, you know, it's like you're a selfish lover. And you know, I don't want to be that neither. No one wants to be that. No one wants to be selfish. Selfishness is greed. Greed is sometimes evil. It's ugly. And you know, sometimes people don't like ugly. And God Almighty Himself don't like ugly. You know, you hear these things, right? Don't be ugly. There's beauty in everything. Whatever people want to call ugly appearance and shit, it's not had nothing to do with that. People have ugly demeanor about them. They can be very attractive, and I've seen very attractive women be very fucking ugly. Like, God, you're disgusting. Ugly, fucking, ugh, yuck. Bad attitude. You're just not ladylike, and you're almost manly actually with your fucking aggression. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's ridiculous. So it's not attractive. It's not attractive. It comes in all shape, sizes, and it don't matter. We just get stronger through all this shit, right? All this crazy shit, and I feel like that story it doesn't really mean much, but at the same time, it does mean much to me because, you know, Homeboy likes like a movie, and it is because everything that happens to me like all happens in these weird like, you know, patterns, and it's very crazy. And the things I also side things I don't even tell you about, like the way the clouds start doing things that you would never see. The average person will never see this shit. I see clouds do the most amazing things in the sky. You know what I'm saying? Like, when I'm outside looking, like, and this is shit that will just happen. Like, fantastic shit that no one's seen. Even when it's weird, like, even if it's weird, it's still like, I've seen things that motherfuckers just haven't seen before. And it makes you wise to shit. And so I'm like a head step of the game with these cocksuckers. Like, nobody can really, like, you know, do the same thing they did to me before. You know what I'm saying? So part 2 is starting to fail, I think. Like I told you, stop wasting your time. You know, I don't want to waste my time in a jail cell. Because a lot of bitch niggas is wasting a lot of that in jail. You know. Anyway. I don't think there's much more to tell you or leave you with, man. This is a long ass video. It's like I'm telling you, people like don't think I can't make a video. That wouldn't be like, you think I couldn't make movies and shit in my life? I can make a series. There can be a show. Not me, not personally. Anybody can take my life and turn it into a movie series, like 4 seasons. Of some like really, you know, it can be more than that. You're gonna break it down a certain way, but I don't want to break 4 seasons, like like Breaking Bad or something like that. You know, like I get to the point right there, classic. Or you can break into like 3, 4 movies. You know what I'm saying? Like, cause you can go into a lot of different situations, from the real life things into also the shit that was going on in the psychological harassment life type things. You know, people trying to make my life like a fucking movie, and things that happen so calculated, like back to back, and it happens to other individual targets as well. Target individuals. It hits them, and they understand that, so they understand what I'm talking about. So when I discuss these things, like, damn, this sounds like similar to my day. I ran into a motherfucker around DC, not on purpose, like it was Pokemon fucking Go or some shit. I'm walking down there, and I'm on like the circle, fucking beautiful place, but it's so fucking like it's hectic out there. But damn, you see some pictures out that motherfucker. This girl came out there with this balloon titties, man, wearing this dress that was loose. It was Friday night and shit. Just got out the club, whatever, man. This is yesterday. This happened. See, this is like all this shit just happened like yesterday. Yesterday, man. You know, it's like I feel like it happened like a week ago. It's crazy. You know, but I fight through it the best I can, very strongly. You know, I'm stronger than most, I guess, right? Did I ever like this blunt up? If I didn't, I'm a fucking idiot for that. Cause I don't know, I like suddenly that boy did creeped up on me, or I forgot that I rolled this shit up. I actually purposely want this video to be kind of long. At first I was like, I should cut it, but it's got to the point it's so long now. Just like, man, I'm gonna give you this. I ain't seen y'all in a long time. If you actually sit there, you don't gotta sit there and watch this shit. I'm gonna break it down chapters. Matter of fact, I'm gonna do that for you, just for you. Break down chapters in the fucking description. Cause I'm gonna go back and watch this whole video. And hopefully I like it enough to put it up here. You know what I'm saying? It might be a rare video that, you know, I might take down in a week. You know, rare. Oh, rare game off the KTD video. I was like, oh, I got the rare joint. Oh, you got the rare joint too? Oh, damn, girl. He cool, ain't he? No, just like that. Yeah, he alright. Bitch, I'm better than I. Take this motherfucking dick. Need some water, man. I'm fucking thirsty, yo. Fucking cotton dog king. Sweet. Keep a lot of shit in here that motherfuckers don't, you know what I'm saying? I'm using the water right next to the shit. Like, trust me, you should see the setup back. I ain't gonna show you yet. Hang on. I ain't there yet. Either it's dangerous or not. Trust me, this is the setup right here. Everything's cool. This is my office. It's like you fucking piece it. That is some fucking nasty ass water, yo. Oh, that's fucking gross. You saw how white it was? Like some bleach and shit. That's fucking gross. Lucky it don't get you sick. I don't get sick from it. But I'll drink it. But that's fucking nasty. I might drink the whole thing. I'll go upstairs and get a fresh water, but I need something right now, though. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, probably gonna close it out, man. I'll leave it with the chapters and shit like that in the description. Yeah, I think I discussed everything that happened. I was just like I said, that was yesterday. That was I thought my weekend. Today is, you know, it's fucking Sunday. But that just happened a day ago. You know, what the fuck? You know, it's like I was out there free. I'm still fucking. And then my heat comes off in the house. Like, the fuck? That shit don't make no damn sense, man. It's like, this is how it turns out. But you know what? I'm just happy that I'm inside. And I can always fucking wrap up. I can put on a goddamn jacket. It's okay. You know. Had a lot of fucked up feelings yesterday about things. And I hope to change those. And I'm working to change because I'm never going to let myself get too deep in that shit. When that fucking pop tops off. You know what I'm saying? Some people, it can pop off for me sometimes. But you know what I do? I run back immediately and go grab, oh shit, pop top, fucking stove. Put back on top. You know what I'm saying? That's what I do. What do you do? You know what I'm saying? Think about that. It's some real shit. I want y'all to take it easy out there. Y'all be safe. You know what I'm saying? Definitely gonna do that myself. And stay strong. You know what I'm saying? And always hit the bone. You know what I'm saying? And I gotta go like, damn, this video's long. You know what I'm saying? So hopefully like and subscribe, man. I gotta take it easy out there. Be blessed. Peace.